live. We're there for you. ABC4 News at 10 starts now.
And welcome to the ABC4 News at 10 o'clock. I'm Emily Flores. Glenn Mills has the night off. We thank you for joining us here tonight. We do begin with a weather alert. Snow falling, dropping temperatures. The conditions combined creating quite a bit of mess of the roads. This is what it looked like earlier at the Capitol this evening. Now, we do have team coverage for you tonight. ABC4's Courtney Johns has a look at road conditions where the snow is making things very slick out there. But first, let's head over to Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy with the latest on this storm and the movement. Alana?
Emily, I'm live on the weather porch. We've got light snow falling, but our cold temperatures, see that? My breath really giving way for the snow to stick on the ground surfaces as well as accumulate pretty quickly. Here's a look at Redwood Road. Crews were working hard this evening as the snow started to come down. It did accumulate fairly quickly. This was surging from the south. It was a storm system that hit southern and central Utah throughout the day, arriving along the Wasatch Front this evening. As we take a look at our winter alerts, we've got a winter weather advisory in effect right now. This was posted this afternoon and will hold until 2 a.m. as this band of light snow does continue to impact the Wasatch Front. Now, we are looking at accumulations underneath this advisory, which includes areas south of Ogden all the way to Utah County. 1 to 4 inches expected in that area, and that's not a surprise as you take a look at what we're seeing temperature-wise. We are allowing that snow to accumulate quickly. Below freezing in Salt Lake, 20s in Cache Valley, 27 in Provo, where we know we've picked up plenty of snow. We've got cold temperatures throughout the rest of the state. A lot of 20s popping up in central and southern Utah, St. George, down to 36 where they saw rain, thunderstorms, and yes, even some snow in the higher elevations of Washington County. We do have road impacts through tomorrow morning because of the accumulating snow tonight. You're looking at the map, and where you're seeing yellow, you're seeing road snow and slush probabilities, which means that we've got cold temperatures and ice will be a hazard as we get through the rest of tonight until 2 a.m. when that advisory lifts, as well as heading into the morning commute. We will be drier by that time, but we know that the impacts will still be there with cold conditions and fresh snow on the ground, also anticipating some patchy fog. Now, this is just one of several storms that will be impacting us as we get through the rest of the work week and into the weekend. We're tracking all of them and what to expect coming up in my full forecast. Emily, back to you.
All right, a much needed heads up. Thank you so much, Alana. And let's head over for a check on the roads at this hour with ABC4's Courtney Johns, who's live in Salt Lake City. Courtney?
Yeah, Emily, I'm live over at Redwood Road, a street that you saw Alana Brophy show earlier of the conditions. And if you look down here, it probably looks like maybe an inch of snow, maybe 2 inches. It moves pretty easily. But these looks are deceiving. There are definitely icy patches out there. Just driving here, we slid a couple of times at intersections and stopping as well, just hitting those slick spots. So you definitely want to be careful out there. The conditions throughout the state range from slushy to snowy to ice on the roads. Now, the main areas in the metro that you want to watch out for right now, we're seeing issues on I-15 and I-215. Also to the west, Harriman was seeing some dicey spots on SR 85. Utah Highway Patrol says that they had about 80 crashes reported at last check, which is a little higher than usual. They say everyone needs to slow down. They say 2 trooper cars were actually hit today. That happened on I-15 in Juab. You can see some of the shots that they took of what happened. They say they were responding to a crash when a semi lost control and hit the 2 cars when they were already responding to a crash in that area. One of the troopers was in the vehicle and had minor injuries, but we're told he's at home tonight with just a few bumps and scrapes, fortunately. So since the time that we've been out here for the last 15, 20 minutes, we did see a couple plows go by, but UHP says that they're still concerned about a lot of this refreezing in the morning. So they say set your alarm clock early so you have plenty of time to make it into work tomorrow. Reporting live in Salt Lake City, Courtney Johns, ABC4 News.